Hello and welcome to Be With Me, Winter Andrew, to another video of Weekly Andrew, in which this week, well, we got the first anime for the season that's ended. It's just my lunar life in another world, and that's it so far, but we should have like another 5 or 6 next week that end or whatever. But yeah, with this anime, for the most part, it is kind of just another generic isekai anime in all honesty, where Haruka ends up getting stuck with all the leftover skills that no one else picked, though some of those skills are actually end up being pretty good, one of which allowed him to max out his luck, which kind of carries him through the entire anime, kind of. But yeah, first half of the anime mostly focuses on a conflict between the class, which I'll just go ahead and say ends with one of the groups within the class dying. And it's pretty obvious which one it is. But yeah, I can only really remember the names of the characters in this anime. Haruka, of course, and also Angelica. And that's purely just because Haruka never actually calls anyone by their names, and Angelica only really became an exception to that in the final episode. So yeah. Also in that final episode there, Angelica also managed to get more development than all the rest of the girls combined, basically. So yeah. Another thing here, despite how many girls there are in this anime, there really isn't any romance at all, though that's probably going to change in the future for the story. Though I guess you can kind of look at that final episode, there is some kind of romance with Haruka and Angelica, but that's it. There isn't really much else there at all. So, yeah. Honestly, overall, the anime was nice, I guess, at the best. It was kind of enjoyable, but I could have dropped it for sure. But yeah, I don't exactly have a lot to say for it, so I'll just move on from here. And yeah, I guess the only other thing I really have to talk about here, Azur Lane, I guess I'll continue my streak of talking about that each week. Didn't have an event, of course, this last week. Got the next event going now, which is basically just a prequel to the actual next event that continues the story and everything. So yeah, got that to do there. Got like 70 wisdom cubes built up now, I think. Really wish I could have more, but yeah, that's going to take a while to get all that done. Also, I am actually getting pretty close to actually having everything in the War Archives finished at this point. It's like all the old events I have already seen before. I have 100%ed all those at this point, so now all that's left in the War Archives are the events I have not actually seen yet, which I'm going to have to eventually go through and actually read the stories for the darn thing, so I can actually understand more of the stuff. So yeah, working on that stuff there now, which is nice. But yeah, besides that stuff, this week, there was the free weekend for City Skylines 2, which I took advantage of to play it. And honestly, it was kind of better than I was expecting, performance-wise at the very least. Considering, yeah, the only problems I really had was it's crashing when starting up. And that was mostly as a result of me clicking around trying to do other stuff while I waited for the darn thing to load. And yeah, if I tried to do something else, the game would crash. So I just had to wait for the game to actually start and load and everything, and it would be perfectly fine. Otherwise, the only performance issues I really had was only when I zoomed into the city, and then it would start lagging. But besides that, it was pretty good. Honestly, I think it is kind of better than City Skylines, the first game. And I managed to get my city up to like 25,000 population or something before the free weekend ended. So not bad, I guess. Though I definitely had traffic problems in the city currently, because I basically made everything into a grid, though I did start trying to fix that, get all that fixed and properly do proper layout for my city towards the end, in which I end up moving my entire industrial area for my city, because I has unlocked coal power plants, built that further down in my city, and then started building industrial area around it. Doing a good job with all the roads. No grids whatsoever there. So yeah, for the most part, things were doing pretty well, though I kind of wish I could continue the damn thing. But yeah, I would have continued it if Steam apparently didn't actually fix the loophole I knew of to get around things when it comes to Paradox games, at the very least when they get free-to-play weekends. Yeah. At some point, Steam apparently actually fixed that loophole I found. Good for them, I guess. But yeah, guess there's also World of Warships with all the Christmas stuff going on in it at this point, in which, honestly, this is the most I've actually played World of Warships since I actually created the account, for fuck's sakes. I've not played World of Warships this much at all before. So yeah, a few battles every single day, just for the daily stuff and everything. Honestly enjoying it so far. And I ended up managing to get my first tier 10 from a container, which I got from another container. So I ended up getting a ship within a container within a container. Yeah. And the ship was a German destroyer, the G. Hoffman, I think it was. Probably should do one battle in that thing, because apparently I can get some rewards for something that's currently going on if I actually win a single battle in the damn thing. But otherwise, I'm not really going to touch the damn thing until I actually get up there and everything, considering so far I currently only have 2 tier 6 ships, and that's it. But yeah, I honestly think I'm doing pretty well in World of Warships, to be honest. Most of the time I am finishing at least top half the team at the very least, so I think I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. I guess that's probably it for this week here. So yeah, there is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.